We might be live, guys. I don't know. My phone is tripping, bro. Right, there we go. Yes, we are live, man. For those that was here watching the previous stream, I got kicked out of EA Network. I was still online in the service. I just got kicked out the game. Did not feel like playing it again because I was all the way in the third. So gave myself a fourth win. We got to the next one. Here we are with Tulane. As y'all see, I think you can filter this by scheduled visits, but I don't know if this is all week 8. You usually can schedule it by visits for the week, so this week we got Cisco coming in, who is a pure power edge rusher. Oh shoot, they're brothers. They gotta be brothers. He's 6'5", he's 6'6". Oh shoot, how did I not notice? Cisco, the pure possession tight end, he visited us week 6. So hopefully we can get him to commit after this week. And after this game, hopefully we can get the brother to commit. Week 8, we got this man Tanya, a right tackle. He's visiting this week. He's already visited, probably losing them. So yeah, these are the two main guys I'm trying to get, which I just put it together here. They are brothers. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. One's from Fort Lauderdale, the other one's from California. But crazy, same last name. Same, like, size and height. It's crazy. Okay, let's get it. Tulane. Oh yeah, we can rock that. They can rock that. I want to try a new playbook. Where is it? Been using SMU for months. I don't try Indiana. If we like it, this is gonna be my go-to playbook, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try it out here.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will come out first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in.
Yeah, they already have a lot of
this year so far. This is a different
I wouldn't say a lot, but
defense he's playing.
They have some plays that I normally
decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch. This is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Might be
nobody over here.
Did the work himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Pirates will have it first and 10. Gives it on the option. Trucks through.
Ooh, you're big with him there, Glenn.
Red zone drag down at the 18-yard line. Guys, let's talk big picture. feature East Carolina. At this point in the season, you're probably at if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Snap it to the back.
God, Glenn.
Touchdown, ECU.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the
Oh,
football.
so good.
All visibility on that TV.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Tulane right back to the line. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him.
Give me that. Oh, then let me click on.
Elsewhere, not the case
here. Big.
Expect him to make some plays early on.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? This time it's complete.
When I was doing all my adjustments.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
To the ground to try to move the
Gotta make that tackle, Dixon. Gotta make that tackle.
Real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Maybe I should have.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking to throw on first down.
Good job, Dixon.
But there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to
go. Oh, he went out of bounds.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose
better tackle.
Tulane now facing third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead.
Illegal man downfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets away from one, finds room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Under fire.
Good job, Johnson.
Where to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the end zone.
Good job, Millie.
In harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
They're going to want to kick it to this man.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Bad throw. I seen it as soon as I threw it. That's me.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in your shadow of
That
your own
ain't
end
even
zone,
a quarter, but that is me. That's a terrible read.
Get a few 1st downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you
breaks the tackle.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Wow, he flew down and then back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Fires to the wideout.
They keep giving me the same animation, bro. Like, why can I not get in front of the dude? Like, that one, I felt like I had a good chance to catch that one.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go
But
on
they don't let me come to the ball when I click on.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Landry. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The corners are walked up tight. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. They'll go back to the ground.
That's a conservative tackle.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Landry. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Stuff on the screen. I can't do nothing.
Rides the back and leaves it on the
Man,
option.
I can't do nothing.
Touchdown, Green Wave. Great
Alrighty.
job by the back on the option. Lining up to add another.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Had a blitz coming in there, but
Your
nobody
game is a big one, but so is
showed
this
up.
battle right now inside the American. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by 7 over Rice.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
What's up, Barrett?
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go right back to it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to let one
The
fly
dot.
down the middle.
Jeremiah.
Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just
too
trading
hard.
blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And
Good
listen,
play
if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's
Well
blitz
covered,
more.
though.
Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Tulane right back to the line.
Good job, Biggs. Let's
That
go.
defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the punt team.
Sir, 3 of y'all right there. Nobody freaking blocked. Come on now.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored
Oh,
a
I thought
touchdown.
he
They
was
got to
gonna
stop,
keep
and now a
going.
chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down.
Scared to do this?
Just
'Cause I don't know
away
how it
from
works.
moving the sticks. And the Pirates lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Oh my God, this dude threw it terrible.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it in.
Got him
Enough
too.
for a first down. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown run.
God.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back.
There we go.
And maybe
Good
he'll
tackle.
get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tulane right back to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here.
If I can get it to Trevor.
Wants to pass it. He'll pull it down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins.
The last one was better because he
They're
was
able to
like
force him out
wide
of bounds
open.
after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In any football game,
Like
that never happens.
But how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They run the reverse.
There's some different stuff out of that formation.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man. Those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left.
Good job, Dave.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh, no, he hurt. If I knew who a gadget receiver was, this would be a perfect formation for a gadget receiver.
It's a reverse. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed.
Nobody open.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, that'd be a good formation for
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun to give, looking for room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. To the air on first down.
Oh, give me that.
That incompletion with the deflection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Looks like I wanted them to.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. One team makes its way onto the field. On the move, looking for a little hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkins. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I think we got time. One more play, get a little closer.
Halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
2 yards closer.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Perfect.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
Who's that? Oddbar? Ready. Good job, Ready.
Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here's
Good job, Johnson.
way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Makes
a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Good block.
He'll field it close to the 50.
All I needed was a block. Good job, Hamilton.
Touchdown, ECU! And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Thank you.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Good job, Dixon.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Man, stop trying.
And the sudden change
Nobody over there.
this defense as it's 1st and goal. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. There's no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Defense goes down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Landry. And he was
beat like that,
not
man.
stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st.
Oh,
He's not even going
everybody
to
was ready
back
for
to
that.
the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, East Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no
Hamilton, man, back to his original form. I ain't seen this in a couple years.
Touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh my gosh.
Got his man on the right.
Hey, Lane.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Almost had the pick there. Would have been a second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time.
They overthrow.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilkins. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Pirates will try to pick it up on 4th down. Looking for a huge play.
The freaking dot.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1. And they take it for a score. Touchdown, Pirates.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. To throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
So good
He
hit.
was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead.
He's in there going just for.
Touchdown ECU. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back, like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
That's why we're getting right wrong, man.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to throw, it's Hood. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down at 43. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Inside the 45.
You don't have to get in there.
To the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
I was about to say, I don't know where you catching that.
He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake.
No, not you, dummy. Why would you go?
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, good play.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
Williams.
Too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain
Oh,
time
bro,
off
no
the
way
clock.
he comes off the
Into
edge.
the
That
pile,
big.
maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
Outside, no way, bro. I don't think he's faster than this man. Come on now.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And they get him down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd.
The Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll ride him out of bounds after a good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well.
Outside. Ooh, good job, Glenn.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Ooh,
He was hoping for
this
something a
is
little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Hood. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Hey. Good job, Braden.
And they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Covered.
It's a reverse.
Oh, no, they don't.
Breaks into the open.
God, McNick.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
You gotta love it. The offense dials up a little misdirection.
Oh, he is a gadget. McNick is a gadget player, so he probably can do
This is a great way to get the ball to your speedsters, to your playmakers. They hand it to him on the reverse, and most importantly, he moves the sticks and gets another fresh set of downs. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing.
That's glitchy. That's glitchy. Because the gadget can throw a little bit. We're going to challenge that, even though I do think it was.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Wants to throw. It's Hood. Bringing the heat. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Job, Dave.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line.
That's nice.
The defense has to be reeling.
I ain't even gonna lie, that is
While the
nice.
game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Side
Put
win.
another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hood. Fires it. Snagged in the middle. It's Gordon. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Might get it off though, Mike.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late.
Another one. That's like a deflection. That's cool.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Making like I said, he was a gadget, so 2 for 2 from 6 yards. Watkins. Can't do that. Alright, rushing. Glenn, 190 yards, 4 touchdowns. Trevor, 44 yards. Nick, 12 yards. Ace, 9 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving, Ojolari, 69 yards. Hamilton, 155, 2 touchdowns. Matt, 32 yards, a touchdown. And then Jeremiah, 2 catches. 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blocking only 1 sack, 9 pancakes though for Smith. Defensively, 8 tackles by Dixon. sacks by Ogbar, Reddy, Johnson, and Williams. 2 picks by Lonnie Day. Braden came in and got one of them. And we did have that punt return with Hamilton. So hopefully that was enough to get these guys to commit. Single season record broken. Glenn has set the East Carolina single season rushing touchdown record. Nice. So then it's the week. Let me see some handshakes, man. Yes. Our first 5-star commit in program history. Jaden Cisco, pure power, right edge, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Another 5-star. This man John Tuck is a will linebacker from Kennesaw, Georgia. Another 5-star. The man who I thought was his brother, Cisco, the 6'6" pure possession tight end. Another 5-star. Let's go. The right tackle, Tanya. Freaking 4 5-stars commit, man, in 1 week. Let's go. That is huge for the program. Huge. Got locked out of this guy, D tackle. That's cool. We're in the top 5 with this man, Abraham Cave. Top 5. And we lost out on Peppers. He was a heck of a player. Going to Arbor. Dixon, player of the week. Good stuff. 6 tackles, 3 deflections, 1 interception. National player of the week. Jaron Hamilton, player of the week. And we go against Motag next. Gonna be interesting. Going to be interesting. He's ranked 8th. We are still at 6. Or I think we moved up 1. I can't remember. So now we got some hours, man. Let's go. So this dude definitely, he's not coming to the team. But if I leave him on there, he may just join because we don't want to offer him. But he doesn't like the playing time here. No halfbacks, no fullbacks. Lost out on both receivers. We're gonna leave him just in case we might get this man to flip if Clemson lose. Maybe, I don't know. Tight end, like I said, we got this man Dalton Cisco, hidden gem, pure possession, 6'6", 240 pounds, 89 speed, 82 strength, which is actually great. 84 catching, 82 catching traffic. Short route running is a 78. Run blocking is 64. It's not bad. This man Josh Tunyon. He is a pass protector, 6'5". 85 pass block power. 84 pass block finesse. 83 pass block. He already has play action shield, pocket shield. 78 acceleration is pretty good. I can't see his speed, but I would assume it's up there. So yeah, we just need this guy to commit. And we know his things, and we actually have good grades on it. So let's go ahead and hard sell him. Abraham. We know his, and we got good grades. We're gonna start to creep up, but now we got some hours, so we can send the house. Same thing here. Playing style and proximity to home are the 2 that we know. I'm not sold by that. Okay, we moved up to first on him. We know all of his, so next week we'll be able to hard sell him. Okay. We'll send a visit next week as well. Got locked out of him, that's cool. Got this man Tuck. I thought we was gonna lose him to Notre Dame, I'm not gonna lie. Happy to get him up. Thing glitched, so now we gotta go back and go back into it. Now lose that outside linebacker. So this man Tuck, we didn't even scout him. Oh yeah, we did. It was glitched. Oh, the man got 80 speed, 84 hit power, 77 zone coverage, 84 strength, 91 acceleration. Man, look nice. He looks nice. Alright, we can take football influencer. Okay, so we soft sold it. Now we can hard sell it. Influencer is this one, yeah. We know he is. And all these guys are gems, so that's gonna be great for the program. If they have like star or elite. Look at this guy look like 82 speed, 83 speed. Ain't too worried about him. Okay. Not top 5 yet. Pretty much lost out on them two. It was all bust though. These two, so that's cool. As long as we get this guy, that's the main thing. But I don't want to hard sell him. But we can go. Both of them kind of bad. We're almost top 3. Let's go against Rice, and we'll do playing time. This dude look alright. He got 81 man, 76 zone, 88 speed. Not bad. This dude I really wanted 89 speed, 72 zone. Tackling was almost at 80. So now we're gonna have to go all in on this guy. Oldest. And then this guy. Might as well go all in on him too. And then we'll put 10 on him. And then throw 10 on him. Boom. Alright, where does that put us now? That put us at 11. Okay, Multech at 10. Okay. We got the most 4 stars, so yes, we do. So we got Cisco, Tanya, Tuck, and Cisco. And we got a 6'5" quarterback. I like that. Alright. Just gonna end this one, guys. The next game y'all will see is against Multech. Alright, both of these guys right there. I see Multech said his whatchamacallit was working with CFB26. So that was for a season. Let's just go to us. Rushing yards. Yeah, mine. I know I said touchdowns. Okay, yeah, mine working. So Glenn got 24. We should break this record too this year. Sinclair's still up there, the game record. Yeah, Sinclair, Glenn, Headaway, Sinclair, Glenn, Butler. Let's go. Yeah, 15, so 1 or 2 more games, we'll have that broke. But alright guys, let's go in this one, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.